Hi Aquarius, what's up? Welcome to your reading. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is a general love reading, may or may not resonate. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. For a personal reading, you can email me on tarotwithnemo@gmail.com. Let's have a look at what you can experience to happen in your love life in the coming few days of July. Okay, let's see, Aquarius. All right. So, Aquarius, let's start with you first. Keep in mind, roles can be reversed. All right. So, this could definitely be your side. You could resonate more with the person on this side than the one on that. It's up to you. Okay. Okay. So, Aquarius, what I'm getting out here is that I see you as walking away. Okay. I see you as walking away from a situation that has not emotionally satisfied you or has not emotionally fulfilled you. It's definitely a situation where you have emotionally invested very, very heavily in, or had invested very heavily in, but it's almost like you have no choice but to move forward. Uh, Whatever situation you were relying on all this while, Aquarius, could have been something that you deemed to be very stable. Could be that the person that you felt was very, very reliable, or could be that the situation overall you felt was going to offer you some kind of long term security. But that's something that kind of didn't happen. I feel on your mind, you're coming off as being much, much more true to yourself, in the sense where you are now being able to use your own inner guidance rather than blindly following the other person. You don't want to follow tradition blindly. You don't want to follow what is said to you blindly. You're actually standing up against injustice right now. That's what's on your mind. A lot of you on your mind could be marriage, could be long term commitment, could be something traditional, could be something that is acceptable in the society, or could be just a little more normalizing, like a normal way of having relationships. You may not be open to anything non conventional, which I think you were involved in all this while. You may be looking for a more spiritual connection now. Because in your heart space, there is crystal clear clarity. What is important to you? What is unimportant? What you will like? What you won't like? What is negotiable? What is non negotiable? Like you are very, very strongly holding your boundaries and ready to cut off anything and everything that is not matching with your belief system, or that is kind of keeping you away from your inner truth. Yeah. What you're doing is you're moving towards a happily ever after. That's what I said. All this while you thought your happily ever after was in the past, or with a person from the past, or from a situation in the past. You're realizing that now you're questioning, was that really a happily ever after? Was I really staying in a situation where I wasn't emotionally content in, but I was just trying to be a people pleaser? That's what you're walking away from. See? You're coming off as 100% clear, like I said. There's a lot of clarity. You're using your intellect. You're using, a lot of uh, discretion. Okay, you're very heavily single and a very independent energy, almost to a point where now you've reached a point where you're comfortably, you're reaching a point where you can be very, very picky and choosy about the kind of partners you want to be with. I do feel that you don't really give a shit anymore to what the world has to say, and you're in a very absolute no nonsense, no bullshit approach. Some of you may still be wanting the past, but only if they are agreeing to having something traditional with you. But the others of you, you don't even want the past anymore in your life, and you're choosing to move forward. Okay, you're cutting things off from your life, or who you wanted to be with once upon a time. Yeah, It's 150% clear to you that you need to move forward. You're ready to choose something. I think you're already choosing something. Okay. You've set your heart on something, and now you're taking one day at a time. You're moving forward very, very slowly towards a situation. So you could be choosing to move towards stability, you could be choosing to move towards long term commitment, or you could be choosing to move towards potential partners who respect, understand, and are on the same page with your belief system and your goals and your ambitions when it comes to your relationships. Yeah. I feel it was more like there was a new beginning in the past. And the new beginning probably had a lot to do with a disconnection in a relationship. So a lot of you could have moved towards someone new in the past, okay? Or a lot of you could have moved towards your own freedom. You know, you could have moved towards your own freedom, okay? And just jumping in with both feet and moving towards a stable connection or a stable person. Now, whoever you're dealing with right now definitely sees you as their king or queen. Yeah. Aquarius, someone sees you as their king or queen. But in order for them to be able to love you, nurture you, care for you, and give you their unconditional love, they will first have to give that unconditional love to themselves. So I feel there is a person out here who is still stuck in a situation in their family dynamic, with their marriage, with their commitment, or in an overall connection or a situation which has nothing to do with you, but they're stuck in another situation where they're giving to a point of exhaustion while neglecting you. They're still nurturing a situation that does not need to be nurtured anymore. Whatever they are in, there is an absolute uh, there is no potential for growth or expansion. But they're in it because it is safety. They're in it because it's their comfort zone. They're in it because it is familiar. So there's a lot of resistance in their overall current situation to see things from a different perspective and open themselves, to new possibilities. I feel this person out here has isolated themselves. Okay, could be that they're very detached. On their mind, they're coming up as very detached. See, that's what I told you, right? They're nurturing a situation, but they are so detached, which means their heart is not in it. They're very heartbroken in their heart space. They are suppressing their feelings. There's anger, there's despair, there is depression, there is anxiety, there is a lot of negative self talk that they're doing to themselves, like literally beating themselves up for whatever happened in the past. Why? Because in the past they sabotaged the connection. They were dipping in and out of the connection. They wanted to reach out to you, but their pride and ego told them no, they should wait for you to reach out to them, or they shouldn't reach out to you at all, so that you could realize that they're not chasing you, or they have no regrets. But that backfired. Their strategy backfired. See, they're just choosing to avoid meaningful relationships right now, and choosing to be on, like I said, choosing to be in just single, closed off like a box, or just choosing to be in from one relationship to another. So I feel this is someone who's choosing instant gratification. So they could definitely be in a connection right now, which could be like a one night stand, or they could be in relationships where they have no love whatsoever, but they're in it so they can try and distract themselves from you. And this is like that instant pill. They're looking for instant happiness, right? And you're not giving them a chance. Yeah, they're watching you from a distance, missing you like crazy. They miss you like crazy. I'm getting sleepless nights. I'm getting anxiety. I'm getting worry. I'm getting depression. I'm getting someone who does just is awake all night thinking about what have I done? What have I missed out on? Yeah, they actually would like to rush in. The truth is, this person out here would like to rush in. Like they could have come in yesterday, either travel towards you, or they just wanted to like break the door and come in, like, listen, I'm here. I really need you. I want you. But the negative self talk is keeping them where they are. Yeah, see? They were very, very stubborn in the past about their dynamic or their understanding about how relationships should be. So if this person was married, they were looking forward to having an extramarital affair with you. If this person was single, they were only looking to kind of be in a passionate relationship, or just keep you in the back burner, or just be with you for the for the time being, and let's see where this goes. A very, very casual approach to relationship, or just wanting a very non-conventional relationship with you, which you are now coming off as very, very clear. You could have put up with their shit for a very long time, but now you're realizing that it's time to be a rebel and stand up for what your belief systems are and what your values are. As the best possible outcome out here, as the best possible outcome out here, um I feel this person is procrastinating the idea of reaching out to you. They want to reach out to you, but they're not reaching out to you. I feel there's a lack of common sense approach out here, Aquarius. This person is wanting to reach out to you, but they won't. Okay, they're just kind of holding on to their ego. It's like, I'm not going to reach out to Aquarius. Okay, like I'm not going to talk to them. So either there's a very strong sense of overinflated ego, or there's a lot of procrastination out here of wanting to come towards you because there's self confidence. There's a lack of self confidence out here. So for right now, this person out here is just keeping on moving forward towards attention. They're moving towards places, situations, and people who are just giving them attention, so they can feed on to that attention and make themselves feel less guilty about whatever they've done with you. Yeah, that's a very cold energy. It's a very cold energy. They are trusting their illusion. They still feel you will reach out to them. They still feel that you are going to come back to them one day or the other. Okay, and that's the hope that they're living in.